Hey guys, this is my almost finished daisy hexagon blanket, and I thought today I would show you how to stitch together the hexagons. By the time this tutorial comes out, I will probably already be finished. So you need to grab the crochet hook size that you are using for that daisy hexagon blanket. I have been using my 5.5 the entire time, and you're going to need the color you used for the border of your hexagons. Alright, so grab 2 of your hexagons. You're going to flip them so that the front of the hexagon, the 2 fronts are touching. Then you can grab a stitch marker or bobby pin. Find the middle single crochet, since we did 3 in the corners. And then find the middle single crochet on the other side and keep that together. That's just helpful so that we don't go into the wrong stitch. So do the same thing on this side. So now you are going to grab your yarn and hook, make a slip knot, slide that onto your hook. Then we are going to go into this space, the space where we put our bobby pin. And we are going to slip out that bobby pin or stitch marker. Then you're going to make a standing slip stitch, go into the next and the stitch on this side and make another slip stitch. So I'm just doing a slip stitch join. This is the easiest way to join your projects for sure. Pick up this stitch and go on the other side and pick up the next stitch. Slip stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch down until I get to the space before my stitch marker. Alright, so now I'm at my space before my stitch marker, and that stitch should be the first single crochet in the chain 2 space, which is the corner. So I'm going to slip my hook into there and into the one on the other side. The corner is very important to get. So if you don't do this properly, it's going to be all misshapen. So then I slipped my stitch marker out, and I'm going to go into the center single crochet and the center single crochet on this one and do another slip stitch. And there you go. That's how you join them. And now I'm going to show you how to join the next hexagon, which will be below each hexagon. So you're going to want to cut your yarn and fasten off. For our next hexagon, it's going to be in between these 2 hexagons. It's going to be staggered. So I'm going to push my stitch marker through the center of these 2, and then also through the center of this one, the 3rd single crochet. But you need to make sure they're facing the right way. So as long as you have the fronts all facing the same way, flip it over, and that's how you're going to be slip stitching it. Now you need to pick one of the hexagons to start with. So I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to start by sewing it slip stitching it to the pink one first and then the teal one. So I'm going to start in this corner over here, pick up my middle single crochet and the other middle single crochet and make a slip stitch. Then we are going to slip stitch all the way down this side until we get to a stitch before our stitch marker. Alright, so now I'm at a stitch before, and we're going to pick up the light, the one on the light blue and the one on the pink, and slip stitch. Then we are going to go into the stitch our stitch marker is in and the middle of this strip right here. So here, I'll zoom in so that you can see exactly where I'm putting my hook. Right there in the center, and make a slip stitch. Then we are going to go into this third single crochet in our corner and go into the third single crochet on our teal piece and make a slip stitch. Then all you need to do is slip stitch down this entire side, and then you can cut your yarn and fasten off. Alright, and now I'm on my middle stitch on each side, the middle single crochet, and I'm just going to slip stitch into both of those. Cut my yarn and fasten off, and that's it. And that is pretty much how you do all the hexagons. You're just going to slip stitch them together and always end on the middle single crochet. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time.